Hi guys, welcome back to my cooking channel. Today we are making a whole bunch of Halloween snacks for my Halloween party. Let's get started. Our first snack is gonna be some yummy Halloween bundt cakes. I'm honestly not 100% sure if we have all the ingredients. That's okay, we'll just improvise if we have to. Thank you, Barbie, for the introduction, but now we are going to be taking a Hobby Lobby cake mold, actually, and we're going to be making different style bundt cakes. To make the perfect Barbie bundt cake mold, we're going to be using scissors to cut it apart. Now we have all our molds. It's time to bake. These molds I got at my local store are perfect. Make sure you're prepared with a lot of hot glue. Let's start getting our bowls for our frosting. They're in here somewhere. Ooh, got it. The silverware's up here. Got it. I'm gonna be making a Hershey's dark chocolate flavored bundt cake. You know, you just wanna mix this chocolate stuff. Let's have a taste. That's delicious. It's perfect for our bundt cake. Scoop your cake batter into the mold. Let's actually make our mold. Time to pull it out. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, we have our bundt cake out of the oven. Now that the hot glue has cooled and we have filled our bundt cake mold, we are gonna carefully take this out. And turn it inside out and pull. There you have it, your Barbie bundt cake. Here is the Barbie bundt cake. It's not perfect, but I'm sure it will come out even better when it is colored. If you think it's broken and you can't use it again, it's actually very reusable. So you just want to flip it, inside out like this, and you're free to go. You can make more Barbie bundt cakes with it. Now that we have our cake, let's make our icing to ice it. The colors I will be using is dark chocolate. Now I'm not gonna make it totally dark. I'm gonna make it more of a milk chocolate. So we're gonna add some white. And for the icing, like the top icing, I am gonna be using this Concord grape. It's bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop this open. Few drops in there. Then I'm gonna add some white. Oh, actually mix it first. Okay, I'm gonna add. It's already on my finger. It's already on all over my fingers. And add some white. I'm gonna switch to a tray so I don't ruin the wood floor. So now we're gonna mix the color and see what we get. Okay, so I think my ratio was bad from white to brown. Now it just looks like almost white chocolate. So add a bit more brown. Now, you don't have to paint yours brown. You can paint yours like whatever color you want. You can do it pink. You don't have to be making Halloween bundt cakes either. You could just make Christmas stuff and just kind of mix it up depending on your liking. So I think that looks actually really good. Here, bring it closer to the camera. I think that's the amount of color that I would like for my cake. Now, I don't think I'm going to change the color for my icing, so let's just put that in the palette. So my plan is to paint this brown and keep the drips clear so I can paint them purple. That's the plan. I'm not sure if it's going to go successful or not, but we're going to try. While our first coat on our bundt cake is drying, I had an idea of how we can display it. The first thing you'll need for this project is a Play-Doh cap. It can be any color. We chose purple to match with Halloween. The second thing you'll need for this project is a cap. or specifically a Bath and Body Works perfume cap. I know this probably sounds weird and you're probably thinking, what are we making? But we're going to be making a display case for our Bundt cakes. So it's probably kind of boring, but we're going to add a little handle on the top. And we're going to be using this little clear glass bead that we have, and it's purple. And what we're going to do is we're just going to glue it the clear side down so we see the purple better. And we're going to glue it like right here so it can have a knob. We're going to glue it on the clear bit. That's where we're going to put the glue so you can see the purple better. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm worried about doing this on camera. So this is how it looks. It looks really good. I think I did it really nicely in the center. I'm very proud of how this came out. And let's try to see what it looks like with our Bundt. So just putting it here, closing it. This looks, this is so adorable. Barbie can now have a perfect display case to display her Bundt cakes, and you can do this with different colors. We just chose purple because it's Halloween. So our Bundt cake was dry, but we had to put a second coat on it. So I thought in the meantime, why not make some cookies? Our Bundt cake was dry, but we had to put a second coat on it, so now it's wet. So in the meantime, I thought we would make some Halloween cookies. The first step is to sketch out what you want. I sketched out a coffin, a bat. Oh, I meant ghost and a bat. So the second step is to take some paperboard, grabbing it. Paperboard, you can get these like a cereal box. This is a cereal box. So, that's what we're going to use. So the first step is you want to lay it out. Then you're going to want to cut out these. You're going to want to cut these out and then trace them on the paperboard. So I'm going to start out with the Rip cookie. The first coffin cookie is cut out, so now we're going to want to cut out probably about 2 more so we can stack them and make them thicker. While I'm waiting for the hot glue gun to heat up, I am just going to walk you through what we're going to do. We're using hot glue because generally when you use stick glue, like gluing the laminate sides, it tends not to stick. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is glue this to this. And then just glue this laminate side to this laminate side. And that will give us a nice stack like this. And that will allow us to paint and color it without the paint not going on properly. Okay, so our glue gun is officially heated up. So the first step, of course, I am trying to do this on camera successfully. Hopefully it works. Okay, so imagining how it's going to go, I'm just going to do a tiny dot like that of glue. And sandwich them together. Now, thinking about it, I would be very careful on how much glue you would put, because then it would probably, if you put too much glue, it would squeeze out. So the final part about what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shave, cut around it and do fine edge. Okay, so now that we cut around it and it's glued, just to give it nice straight edges, we're just taking just a regular nail file and filing it down on all edges so it can give it a nice crisp edge. Okay. I think that's about good. It's much smoother. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Bring it to camera. Okay, so it's much smoother. And it's much more even. So now when we paint it, it should be really nice and easy to paint it on. I decided to paint our coffin cookie just just silver. And what I'm thinking about for the plan is taking a pen and writing RIP on the top after it's painted. Here is the little coffin cookie, all painted. I think for the first cookie ever, this looks super good, but I think we can do a little bit better. Here is a sneak peek of how the chocolate bundt cake with purple frosting is doing. It is looking pretty good. Hold on, can you guys see that better? Better. So it's looking pretty good so far. It's not 100% dry, but it is getting there. And I think we can take it up one more notch with adding some Halloween sprinkles. The finished product of the bundt cake, or Halloween bundt cake. I think this is really good for the first bundt cake I've ever made. The sprinkles look awesome, and it creates a pop of color from the purple and the brown of the chocolate. Now let's see how it looks with our stand. So put our base, put our cake, and then put our lid. Let's pop this down, and voila. There we have it. Our Barbie bundt cake plus a DIY stand for Halloween. This is one of my best baking jobs ever, especially for giving it like a spooky makeover. So while we were doing our cake, I started doing the cookies. So they just got out of the oven, so let's talk about icing. It looks like this. It looks absolutely awesome, and we took it up a tiny bit of a notch by in Sharpie writing RIP on the top. It is the perfect way to do, just show Halloween. So before we finish making our other types of cookies, I decided to make a little bit of a stand to show them on. So using some paperboard, like a cereal box, I cut out a spider web shape, and then I painted it purple. And with Sharpie, more Sharpie, just like the RIP cookie, I added some stripes to give it that spider web look. And then I finished it off with some Mod Podge, and now we have a tray for a cookie. Here are the cookies. I really love how they came out. But what I'm most excited to share with you guys are the donut boxes that I made. I made this pattern and this pattern. And obviously, if you have a donut box, you will need donuts. Speaking of donuts, I just remembered my donuts are ready to be pulled out of the oven. I made this tray of donuts out of polymer clay. And if you're interested in seeing that video, leave a comment down below. Like Barbie just explained, I didn't do these on camera because this was our very first time using polymer clay. It was super duper fun. I really love how these donuts came out. I decided to do a Halloween spider donut. I did a pink version. Then I did two of these striped ones, and then a plain frosted donut, and then a little chocolate donut. Okay, so I am in my professional witch costume. This is the best costume I've ever DIY'd. So now let's get these donuts packaged. Abracadabra. Ta-da! That's my magic trick. Now let's get these scrumptious Halloween donuts in a box. Let's get these to the Halloween party. This is my magic bag. Now let's pack everything inside. Okay, time to go to the party. Oh, wait! I almost forgot. It's the most important thing of all the video. Thanking you guys. I wanted to take the time to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch all of our content, and thank you for supporting our channel so far. Thank you so much, and we hope to keep creating content that you guys love to watch. Time for transportation. Abracadabra! Aha! Now, this is the way for transportation. Happy Halloween!